Creating a motivational environment for work is one way to promote an efficient workflow and output for employees. There are many theories which can aid in creating such an environment, one of which is the goal-setting theory. Goal-setting theory is the process of creating goals for employees on a strict structure. This structure is known as SMART goals. SMART refers to creating goals which are specific, thereby easy to define, measurable, thus removing ambiguity, achievable, thereby promoting the individual or group to stick to it, relevant, allowing for these goals to align with the objectives of the organization, and finally, timely, thereby being able to be completed in a time frame. The main reason for the goal-setting theory creating a more motivational work environment is due to the notion of directional working. Working without direction leads to problems such as social loafing, general time wasting, and an overall lack of motivation. Once these goals are created, they motivate employees through means of empowerment, allowing the employee to take control of their goals and not only work towards completing them for the company, but for their own development. As previously stated, motivation is one of the most important factors in promoting and creating a workspace filled with effective and efficient people. There have been many cases of leaders which could be portrayed as motivational. The one we'll be focusing on is Sundar Pichai, who is better known as the CEO for Google. Sundar Pichai motivates his employees within his work on many of Google's projects, such as Google Chrome, the Google Toolbar, desktop searches, and gadgets. Pichai has proved himself to his colleagues through his changes applied and advised for these products, helping the employee to create their goal and stick to them until completion. Sundar is a great communicator with his employees. Effective communication is the main key to unlocking motivation needed to ensure open and transparent office culture among employees. Sundar is also a great listener. In addition to communication skills, is the ability to listen effectively. As a leader and as a motivator, it is very crucial to learn and listen to employees and consider their opinions. Sundar created very suitable working conditions. Google offices give employees the freedom to be creative and provide fun environments. For example, Google offices are pet-friendly. This has significantly motivated employees and increased their productivity as an organization through the efforts of management and through the inclusion of employees. Google adopts essential elements of creating a strong employer-employee relationship of trust. This led to increased employees' creativity, performance, and job satisfaction. Sundar always seeks constant innovation. The culture in Google promotes collaboration between employees and creates an atmosphere of innovation which permits employees to plug into the culture and be a part of it. Sundar believes in the concept of partnering, not parenting. Partnering with employees instead of constantly watching them gives employees the perception of shared responsibility. This enables them to gain self-motivating work styles as well as the feeling of responsibility and rewarding systems at the same time. There are other leaders which utilize very similar means in order to motivate their employees. Certain leaders such as Steve Jobs and Bill Gates. These leaders motivate their employees by creating an environment of motivation, thus increasing effectiveness and efficiency through their employees' actions and behavior. Leadership is a key part in creating a motivational environment for work. Actions that leaders do reflects on how employees do their work. A good leader commands respect by providing an example worth following. It starts with small things such as the way that they are and what they say and the dress for work, not only for the organization, but for themselves. Motivated employees are productive employees. It maximizes efficiency by motivation for both the leaders and the employees. In a motivated work environment, using the goal-setting theory, employees are provided a chance to speak up, makes employees feel their role is part of something bigger. In the leader's perspective, having a motivational work environment is important. It allows for the evolution of these systems and allows the business to grow. This sort of motivational environment helps to evolve the leader on how they approach their work. It also gives opportunities for personal growth and allows the leader to step into the perspective of the employee's angle, identifying difficult times with problems that make them stronger with their mental and emotional states. It also gives the leader a chance to match and balance the employee's needs with the organization's needs. With the coming of time, generations of workers are shifting. Millennial and Gen Z employee leaders are appearing, with millennials wanting coaches instead of bosses, Gen Z wanting to be guided and stimulated in a way that can progress rapidly but will also allow them to work together in a motivated environment. A study done by Gallup says that 26% of employees strongly agree that feedback is a huge motivating factor for them within their organization. It allows for them to understand how they are going in terms of the organization and lead towards creating goals in which will better them and the company as a whole. Motivational environments at work need to feel natural. Managers need to show that they care for the employees so they can gain trust and respect. If managers use fear as a tactic, employees will resent them and will not be enthusiastic towards completing their goals. Motivation at work needs to be continuous. People change, and with change comes an opportunity for managers to continuously support the employees to achieve a desired goal as efficiently as possible. In doing this, managers can mold their employees as they want to continuously grow the organization. Motivating environments at work must have shown appreciation at all times. It's not difficult for managers to say, "Good job," "You're doing great," or even something as simple as "nice work." Employees will feel that their job is being recognized and that they are noticed by management for their hard work. This will just help everyone in a general sense. Lastly, we'd like to say thank you all for listening to our Pitcher Coocher about why creating a motivational environment for work is one of the best ways in order to create an efficient and effective workflow. We hope that you've learned something today and will take it on in your own businesses or your personal life. Hope you enjoyed.